Football.
At the confluence of the three rivers is Acrisure Stadium. Little gets the blood boiling. He'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled. You got a number one receiver out.
Yo, this is too loud.
How do you take it away?
Oh my
Makes
God.
the grab in their space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do. Because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
There's some room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. They'll try the left side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Quick release on the RPO. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off.
Turning it on! He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first.
Damn, I'm slow as fuck.
After using an early one, 2 left.
I should have scored, bro. I'm dirt slow. Oh my God.
On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Going for 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Fit it in the window.
Blocking it. He doing it. He's doing
This is really
it.
the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football
Yo, he just
inside the
double
5-yard
clocked
line
it. What
with
the
the tight
fuck?
windows? He can. Nice strike.
Oh
nice
my God.
Nice execution.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Using his legs, it's Young. Maybe a crease. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They're working that left side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Right back to the line.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch. They're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. This time he's got his man. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The quick out. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Fires to the big fella, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Throws for the tight end. It is incomplete, and now they're on. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Starts to scramble to the left. Wide open, he makes the catch. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Notre Dame lines up quickly. back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 3rd and goal for the offense. The run inside. It's Young. Stop. Nothing. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Hey, man, they've got a big lead on offense, and they are still taking shots. They are challenging this secondary deep down the field. They barely missed that one.
Moving out to the right. He'll throw it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Gonna run it. It's Young. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense, seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball in the ground.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Off the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Tight end now in motion. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Notre Dame comes to the line. That last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Perez. Snags it, and he's open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Notre Dame right back to the line. He wants to throw it again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
Let's
Hot routes unlocked. Let's go. Big, massive. You know it's T when you see them two fingers like that. I'm just some real fine shit. Oh, you bitches ugly. Hey, what the fuck you mean I got a D minus? Fuck you niggas. I need some bread off.
Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Complete. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the back. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
And that's something you're always worried about. The first drive. It's a good play by the defense.
Off the play fake on first down. Can't find.
I don't give a fuck, no.
ጃይሶ ዲስሚንገን እዚህ ጋር የምትመለከታት ቆንጆ ልጅ አቋሟ ያምራል። በጣም የሚያምረው ምን ይመስላችኋል? ዋና ነው እንደዚህ አቋሟ እንዲያምር ያደረገው። እናንተስ እንደዚህ ውብ የሆነ አቋም እንዲኖራችሁ ከፈለጋችሁ
Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man in the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Under fire. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Finds his man. Great job on the containment and the tackling. Notre Dame explosive in the passing game. Let's see what they do here. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years, was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden takes, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
On the run, it's Young. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch, and pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
This time it's complete. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Into the end zone. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Quick throw, but he's not.
That's what the fuck you get for catching that shit. This goofball ass, bro. What the fuck?
Settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats.
Kanye West just revealed he made a mistake out of the kids with Kim Kardashian and Steve had kids with Pete instead.
They come to a standstill in first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. Man, they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers or a pin route, try to get my guy open.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get it.
$50 worth of sheets. I'm trying to $50, but they don't risk it all for it.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off play action on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Don't dance if you don't know. You know where. So that I would assume is this is a tripwire
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Running inside, it's Young. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Notre Dame right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes the catch. It's Perez. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And it's frustrating the defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. This time on target. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second.
Maybe some room here. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. On the run, it's Young. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You also want to ask me that question the day you got another one in your first.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Now you suddenly remember that I'm your wife?
Looking to fire.
Never raise your hand
Unloads
against
to the
anything.
wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Under fire. He's got it on the run. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Trying to pull his way in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Auburn calls it 2nd of 3 timeouts. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field with the windows closed so
thanks to his role in the successful family sitcom, The Pewter Sitcom. His portrayal of Steve Witt, tall, with glasses, a clumsy way of walking, and awkward hand moves, at once hilarious, eccentric, marked the history of television. If you watched American Family series in the 90s, it's impossible not to remember. But perhaps you also remember that, despite Steve Urkel's enormous popularity, the New York real life was as the off-screen player. Little by little, he disappeared from leading roles, appearing only occasionally in independent projects or voiceover roles, without ever again reaching a magnitude before you
Finds the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of return.
All my major emergency we still got large players today. We usually build people with pitching game. The speed went kill off the first down off the play fake. Money to the back of thing.
Back at the 43.
I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the 2nd half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the early yards, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pick.
Oh, no.
Here come the Irish back on offense. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field position than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession. If you're already in scoring position, take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
They'll move the tight end. And the timing just a hair off.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the...
I'm sorry, Meg. I'm sorry.
Send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Behind the sticks now and facing 2nd and long. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Irish after the chunk play through the air back to the line.
Big time play there in the passing game. That's important for Notre Dame too as a program because we know they've always been able to run the football. We've seen them in recent years get to the playoff. They've reached national championship games, but they haven't been able to pull it off. For this program to take the next step, they have to be more consistent and dynamic in the explosive passing game, and I think this guy gives them the opportunity to take the program to the next level.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Barres. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Wants to throw it again. The sure hands, it's Griffin.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular. Seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. Midway point in the season, in games like this, we can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, give on the inside. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
What a play by
You remember this guy? I hope so, brother. White man sentenced for raping and killing his...
Alright, motherfuckers, it's been about 6 months since I've decided to grow my hair out and see where the growth is lying. These motherfucking curls, yes.
Can you believe this? Every time fishermen unload their catch, they destroy a fishing net worth tens of thousands of dollars. Do they really have so much money that they can just waste expensive... What is it? Whoa, hey, what is happening? Hey, Lori!
Welcome to Jordan Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. We have a fun one ahead. Top 10 teams, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Notre Dame head coach told me before the game, this is a developing storyline. Early in the season, they took a risk starting with a young freshman quarterback, but he has continued to shine and get better each and every week. Now, late in the season, a chance for the college football playoff is on the line. His team is playing with great energy and enthusiasm, but they have got to continue to take care of the ball on the edge.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. Brings him to the open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Stepping to the right.
Do you really think the niggas in the cabinet, in the drawers, under the pillows? Well, I don't know. That's why I'm going to go upstairs. Thank you. I'm sorry. Man, you know that could have ended real bad for you.
Like, bro, turn that shit down.
You not fine?
It depends. Didn't I say I was sorry?
No.
I had enough of your attitude.
Okay. We see fine.
Holy shit,
It
man.
depends. It just makes me fucking crazy, okay? You know what? You shouldn't be with somebody that makes you feel like that. That's easy for you to say.
Can I get you anything on your way out?
Yeah, just some water.
Okay?
You know, babe, I'll get you water.
Bro.
Open the door.
No, I'm trying to explain what's going to be.
If you don't open the door, no, Steve. You need some first air. Do you want to go to the good challenge?
No, sorry. Please get outside.
The stall, the more innocent the stall.
In a hotel room. Talk about what's going on with these satanic cults.
Well,
Video, talk about what's going on with these satanic cults.
many of these people are multi-generation, born into it. And once they're born into it, they have secret meetings, of course. And they worship Satan. They have human sacrifices. And human sacrifices are only sometimes. They have what they call
Video captured at a gas station has sparked outrage. In the video, a car is already being filled up, but the owner is nowhere nearby. The woman notices the unattended pump, walks over, pulls the nozzle out of that car, and then brings it to her own vehicle. As she starts filling her tank, she keeps looking around, clearly worried that the other driver might come back at any second. Then, during one of those nervous looks, she spots a man across the street recording the whole thing on his phone. For a moment, she freezes. Then she makes a hush gesture, almost like she is asking him not to say anything. Are you here about my husband's old pickup?
Yes, ma'am. I heard someone already made you an offer.
I desperately need the money, whatever you think is right.
Ma'am, do you know what this truck is really worth?
No, I just need to save my home.
Then let me prove its real value first.
This truck was almost sold for just $1,500. Because one dishonest fear convinced an 84-year-old widow it was nothing but junk. When I arrived at Clara's small farmhouse in rural Arkansas,
I followed with you dating somebody in my age group. And we've had a problem with it before, and so I think it's a good time for me to bring it up. I would prefer your max age to be maybe 45. I would say somewhere.
So always a 32. So always a 12 years.
10 to 12. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Otherwise you're gonna let go of your leg. Calm down. It came from the street. This creature came from the street. It came from the grass over there. Look at the height of the grass it came from. Look. It came out from inside the hole. Don't move. Follow me.
What? Who are you?
Don't get in that car. Please, sir.
Kid, I don't have time for...
Hi.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
When did you become a traitor to...
Get out of my way.
Don't tell me this is a hat, baby. Oh! Well, let's go.
Here we are announcing that we have the audio from the officials, and we...
This black American man was arrested by police while picking up his daughter from school. But what happened next shocked the entire world.
Sir, why was I stopped? Stolen vehicle report. License and registration. Now, what's the report number? I'm not debating with you. Hand over your documents. I don't know why I'm being detained. That is not legal right. You're making this harder than it needs to be.
Judge Jennifer Harold was 2 miles from home when Sheriff Samuel Hemsworth's patrol lights lit up behind her. She hadn't been speeding, hadn't run any lights, hadn't violated a single traffic law. She was a federal judge about to become the target of the kind of racial profiling she'd spent her career fighting against. What Hemsworth didn't know.
If I end up with a man who is not black, just know I gave y'all 33 years to figure it out. Okay? 33. I'm going to end up with a man who treats me the best, loves me the best, wants the best.
This gentleman, without realizing the madness he was doing, ended up... This gentleman...
Still think you belong here? Back off before I make you. Maddie! Kayla! Stand straight. Why are you doing this? Because people like you don't know your place. My parents taught me exactly what you are. They taught me people like you don't belong here. But honestly, it's mostly your attitude. Like you deserve the same respect? That is what pisses me off. You don't get to decide where I belong. The way you walk around, like you're equal to us. And you don't get to turn your parents' hate into my problem. You keep talking about me like I'm beneath you because that's easier than admitting the truth. And what truth is that? That you're scared. You act like you're better than me. But you're not. I'm one of the top students in this. I work harder than you.
I show up more than you. In sports, you know I'm one of the best athletes here. So you touch my clothes, my hair, my face, anything except what I've actually done. You hate that. You hate seeing me at the top because you know I earned it. And you know you can't take it from me. Because if this was about achievements, Alexa, you blew. Shut up! You're not powerful. Shut up! You're just me. And everybody here can see it. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You are supposed to be. What? You were supposed to be nobody. Shut up! Or else. Or else what? I'm not scared of you. If you're going to do it, then do something. You wanted everybody watching? Fine. This is what you get. Don't move! Or the place isn't this.
You could put that shit in the guest room, or that shit could go